Well, I think what we know from the neuroscience about purpose individually is that I need to know that I'm part of a bigger story. People, I want to feel like I belong to others and to something greater than me. That's what gives me a sense of, like, when I see my impact on the world, when I see that I'm capable of making a difference for others in the service of something greater, that's when I come alive. That's what makes my heart beat faster. I just spent a week at one of my clients in a biopharma company, standing up a brand new organization in that biopharma company. And I made everybody go around, a very patient-centric organization. And I made everybody talk about, how is this organization a platform by which you live out your purpose in the world? And everybody talked about, I have cancer in my family, I have diabetes in my family. I've always cared for people who are hurting. You could hear them attach how this research-based scientific function, traced back to some part of their life they really care deeply about. And I think if we don't give people a clear line of sight to how that works, how, if they just say, well, I just need a paycheck. I don't, it's an interesting job, I funded it, but it's not a big deal. Either they're not being honest, or they're in the wrong job, because you can't afford to have people marking time like that. So when you have a clear reason to be, and people can locate themselves in that story, I see my story in our story, and they can see that unmistakably clearly, they're going to perform differently. They're going to make more sacrifices. They're going to be willing to go the extra mile. They're going to be willing to say hard things, and they're going to be willing to grow and stretch to become even better in the service of that purpose. But to your point, it has to be authentic. It has to be a real purpose. It can't be just purpose washing. This is the fad of a day, so we're going to have a purpose statement and try and convince our consumers that we actually care when we don't. That backfires. People see right through that very quickly, and it backfires because people now feel duped. They feel manipulated. They feel deceived, and so now they're going to withhold their trust from you, which is actually the absence of trust is one thing. It just means there's not sufficient trust for the work you're doing. The withholding of trust means there's distrust. It means I've actually concluded you are not trustworthy. Now they're going to sabotage. And so to John's work, you'd be better off doing nothing than to do that.